Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1848 1 penny coin. And so let's have a look. Here is the design. We'll look at the design first and then go into the facts and figures. So then, this reverse design was done by famous designer William Wyan and features Britannia sat on the shield with the Union flag on it, holding a trident of course, and wearing a Roman style helmet. Around her is the legend reading Britannia Reg Fid Def. This is Latin and translates to Queen of Britain, Defender of the Faith. Now then, at the bottom of the coin we see three flowers, the rose, thistle and shamrock, for Ireland, England and Scotland, the main parts of the UK or United Kingdom. And finally, around the edge of the design we see small milling to stop people shaving off any of the coin, as it's a milled coin, so people can't clip this coin. So, now we'll flip the coin over and have a look at the obverse of this coin. And here it is. This side was also designed by William Wyan, meaning that he's responsible for the design of both sides of this coin. We see here a portrait of young Queen Victoria, with her hair in a bun, often referred to as the young head or bun head portrait of Queen Victoria. She's facing left and doesn't have a crown on in this picture. The WW can be seen under her neck for William Wyan, the initials of the designer. At the very bottom of the coin we see the date, in this case 1848, and around the top the legend, Victoria di Gratia, which translates again from Latin to Victoria by the grace of God. And now we'll move on to the facts and figures of the 1848 1 penny coin. This coin was struck at Tower Hill, not too far from the Tower of London, but in the early 1800s the Royal Mint moved from the Tower of London to Tower Hill, to a different location as they needed to make more coins as the population grew. This coin was made out of pure copper and is very heavy because of that, for its size, as copper is more dense than the sort of alloyed metals that would be used for more cost-effective and cheaper coins in the future. The coin's weight is exactly 18.9 grams, which is quite a hefty coin. It's also quite a big coin with a diameter of 34 millimeters, and when you think that the full crown coin had a diameter of only 38.6 millimeters, it's only a few millimeters away from being the size of a crown. It's also very thick, with the thickness of the coin being 3 millimeters. So an overall very large coin, as the penny has been very large at the start and slowly shrunk down. This coin was demonetized in 1869 after newer, smaller pennies were brought out in 1860, although this penny was a newer, smaller version of the previous penny, the cartwheel penny. Now then, back in these times, 12 pennies would have made up a shilling. 20 shillings made up a pound, meaning that 240 pennies to the pound. So this coin would be worth 240th of a pound or a 12th of a shilling back in the day. But what's that equivalent to today? Well, in 1848, when this coin was made, 1 penny is equal to 65 pence today. The closest denomination coin we have today to match that to would be the 50p. So it would be somewhat equivalent to having a 50p today or a penny back then. And 1 penny would have been 1d rather than 1p, as that's how it was denoted in pre-decimal times. The 1848 1 penny has a mintage of 161,200, making it a little bit of a rarity. Not incredibly scarce or anything, but definitely quite a rare one and a harder date to find if you're looking for a date run or particularly want this rare coin. So what does that make the value of an 1848 penny? Well, one in sort of poor and worn condition will still sell for £25, as people will want to get this date. Then moving up to very fine, about £100 for that, and in uncirculated quality up to £650 for the top end collectors who want it to be uncirculated with no damage on. Well, what a lovely coin. The one we see here would certainly sell for many hundreds, as it is a beautiful, beautiful coin in beautiful, beautiful quality. Comment down below if you have one of these in your collection. While you're down there, please also do subscribe, as we really appreciate it, and we appreciate you watching, and hope that you've enjoyed watching as well. If so, watch another one of our videos. So until then, goodbye from Bits and Bobs.